Miguel Cotto steps out and throws 3 or 4 fast punches as if he wants in his jab now after what he to the cheek of Alfonso Gomez. Shots upstairs with his gloves.
He's throwing a lot of big bombs off the bat, which he normally does.
Well, he says that mentally, Emmanuel's beating Shane's at the sport.
Well, he showed a lot of different skills in fighting modes. He moved around, worked himself out of dangerous moments that he's had. Haven't been knocked.
The nose from the accuracy of surprisingly quick with the straight right hand in Miguel Cotto's right hand.
No, he's a good.
To the punch more often than not of the fighters.
Gomez has been very against any opponent. And there's a good left hand by
Gomez is picking him off and catching him on the side.
And he's been surprisingly effective with it, particularly against Zab Judah. And he wobbles Gomez with a left hook to the body. The trademark punch of Miguel Cotto. Authority that Cotto was able to demonstrate. Good body shot with the right hand this time. Own jab as soon as he throws it.
In those shows, showed him brawling, but he really has skills. He's really against Gaddy.
But part that he just has very bad balance, and so it's easy for him to get knocked off balance, so to say, because his legs are so far apart.
It's already on Gomez's face. It suggests to you which Cotto is landing out there.
Yeah, Cotto's landing a lot of punches. No hard, stiff left jab, though, that is landing. I think he just feels really comfortable in this fight. He just seems to be very relaxed and just having fun out there.
And Cotto's treating this like a sparring session, Emmanuel.
Yeah, that's power. Knocking out boxing. So
be a candidate for fight of the year.
That's going to be a rough fight because, you know, one thing we know, Cotto does get hurt. So, but the one thing he gets up and he fights. Margarita very seldom even gets hurt.
Well, this is a knockdown of Gomez. Gomez looked at the referee as if to say, it's leather as Cotto has landed so far. You'd be hard to call it a knockdown.
Yeah, it didn't look like a clean punch.
Knockdown without landing his punch. But I saw Mike Tyson call the Truth Williams without ever landing a punch. Still hasn't been down from contact, but he has absorbed a lot of punishment in the first. Upper Cotto's arrogance is continuing to flow. Good right hand inside by Gomez, countering. If you get a look at his face. Right hand lands for Cotto. Back to the southpaw stance. Lands a straight left hand. Back to the regular right hand, but
he hit Gomez anytime he wants it. He punches to the inside. If you notice, Gomez keeps his right hand.
I'm falling in love a little bit with the idea of doing more boxing since the Mosley fight.
Be the end.
That was a left hook.
Body shots like that.
Around as though he wanted to test just how hurt Gomez is.
Gomez had never been knocked down and has never been knocked out in his professional career. And this despite the fact that in the 12, 15 pounds bigger than him.
Just once in his last 15 fights. So he is a fighter who has shown great improvement and would be a decent fighter against a lot of good fighters.
Well, this is reminiscent of what Cotto did to Carlos Quintana here in Atlantic City a year and a half ago. Quintana, who now has a title belt, a very skilled fighter, a guy who beat an outstanding young puncher from South America named Joel Julio, and Cotto annihilated him with body shots.
You think Cintron could fight?
Right now, it's so much excitement in the top echelon of the welterweight division, especially right now looking at a fight. Real big, powerful shotgun. He doesn't have the power to stand in there and trade with Joe Cotto.
Is Gomez showing too much courage, Emmanuel, or does he have no choice?
I think his corner's going to have to stop this fight because he's not the type of guy.
He's getting hurt badly. This is the kind of stuff that affects your career.
Yeah, and he doesn't have.
I've said it many times. Miguel Cotto doesn't just beat you; he beats. This might not be enough to seriously damage you. Unwise tack to take. Down goes Gomez for the third time in the fight. He's a shell of the person who came into the ring. Well, it wasn't a big shot that knocked him down.
Who's not a puncher is taking this type of a beating. You have to him to turn the fight around with one single punch.
Rationale for how he would beat Cotto was, well, those mishaps took place when Cotto was starching himself to make 140 pounds, when he was really battling weight to try to get down to 140. It hasn't happened in the 147-pound weight class.
You're not moving. You're not moving at all. That's why he's catching you with all the jabs.
You're all right, Doc.
I think we're going to stop this fight. You can't let
Come on, Doc. Give it one round.
I think that's it.
The doctor's going to stop the fight. We're done. There will be no round 6. Miguel Cotto will have a technical knockout victory. I believe, at least we heard the doctor say that. And now Randy Neumann officially acknowledges that it's over.
I just want to say that when Art Aragon was told by a referee that he might have to stop the fight if something didn't happen, he responded, "What's holding you back?"